Alright, today is April 12th. This is our first swarm of the season. And Lori is about to use our bee slurper swarm catcher, which is basically a shop vac on steroids that's been adjusted to slurp up bees and not harm them. And we're going to attempt to slurp up. Maybe move a little closer. It's not slurping. Okay, cool. Look at my girl. No bee suit. Of course, I think she's freaking crazy, but we'll see if this is a foolhardy move or she's a bee charmer. They don't seem to be slurping very many.
This is actually a pretty big swarm.
She slurped up a pretty good bit of the swarm already. We weren't sure this is our first time using it. They seem pretty calm. They haven't started really, the bees haven't really started freaking out yet. That's a good sign. She's going to change to a little bit more aggressive of a slurper. That's going to suck them a little bit more. And hopefully in the course of this we'll be slurping up the queen. If we don't get the queen, then it'll have failed, but it's just, you're kind of blind. You're just slurping up everything in the hopes that you can catch the queen in there somehow, some way with all the rest of them. The bees are still pretty calm. They haven't freaked out yet. So that's good. There's a bunch on the floor. Okay, they're getting a little more agitated, but
I'm gonna give you a new home, girl.
on the other side of the branch there's a pile on the ground. Yeah, up in there. And there's a cluster, there's a cross branch horizontal to the ground that they're kind of hovering. Yeah, I don't know if you can get underneath there. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we've flipped up pretty much the whole nest. I mean, there's probably...
There's like a whole ton of them on the ground.
Okay, she's going to keep slurping on the ground, but I mean, she's got probably 80-90% of that whole swarm slurped up. Yeah, closest to you on the ground, there's a whole pile of them, Lori.
Okay, I'm gonna give them a second. They're agitated. I'm just gonna give them a second to settle back down.
Okay. She's going to give them a second for them to settle back down.
Meanwhile, I'm letting my vacuum still go, so they're getting airflow in the bucket. See how they're
Are you
clustered
waiting
on
to
the
see if
ground?
they make a big mound over something, which might indicate the queen is still there?
Partly yes, but partly I have so many in the air, and I want to get as many of them as I can. Do you see how the number in the air is drastically reduced?
Mm-hmm.
Because now they're all going back. So I'm going to go back in here and slurp up more in a minute. Because I'm going to get as
How do
many
you find
as I
that
can.
narrow width?
It has a lot more
A
suction.
lot more suction?
Yeah. I mean, I can feel them going in here as they go in. See how they're clustering back up?
All on the ground.
But that's okay. I just want to try to get some of these in the air to settle down, and then I'm going to go back in and slurp more. They're not really pinging me, so they seem pretty calm.
Yeah.
See, I have them, I don't know if you can see from there, but right here, they're building back up.
They're piling up. Maybe somewhere the queen is still left, I don't know. Okay, she's going in again. Trying to get them all off the ground. Can you get on the other side of that branch, babe? There's a pile of them on the ground. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Hey, my girl is doing good. So far, so good. Okay, you call it when you want to stop, love. Wow, that did really good, babe. Great job. You want to call it?
No, I'm going to let them, see how many I have in the air?
Yeah, there's a lot in the air. But they'll find the queen. I mean, where we're going to put the box, folks, is right there next to that dried up old mullein stalk. There's a base right there. That's where they're going to go. So they're not like 10 feet away from where they swarm to in this raspberry patch.
Okay, I'm going to let them calm down again.
People watching this again, I think you're really brave or a fool. I like to think you're really brave.
There's this lady on YouTube I've been watching who does bee swarm recoveries. That's what she does every day, day in and day out. And she has this philosophy that if you go in without your jacket, then you're more slow and cautious about what you do. I've seen her put on a jacket a few times when the bees were really aggressive. But I could tell when these were swarmed down, they didn't have a whole bunch of mean scouts going around pinging us as we came up. So I thought I just wanted to try to see if she was right. That, you know, if you go slow without a jacket, you're more cautious, and yeah, it seems to work so far.
So I think I'm going to cut this video off right now. Seems, hopefully, we don't know yet, but hopefully we've slurped up the queen and she's inside that yellow bee slurper machine. And it'll be a success, but that's all for now, and we'll try to post another video and let you know how it worked out.